Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 74 Extreme Edition Savestateless. In the last part, I had terrible lag, and it was really crappy quality in general, and I apologize for that. Now the quality will be slightly better, but not much. So I'm gonna be getting like the 3 to 4 free stars in here, while also getting a little bit of an explanation for what I'm going to be doing. I said I was going to be doing the stars in order, and there's really no order to the stars in the secret levels, so I feel like it doesn't matter what order I get them in, and I don't see how people could possibly complain about me doing that. About going to the secret levels, I mean, it's up to the player's preference, but I technically could have gone to level 2 before going to the metal cap, because I will need it in course 3 for some of the stars, so it would make sense to do it before then, but I could have gone to course 2, which I might actually go to part of course 2 in this episode. Thank you for saving quitting. That was what I wanted to do. Totally. But yeah, I could have gone to course 2 first, and I elected to not do it. I elected to go to the metal cap. I will be going to Bowser levels after everything in that overworld is cleared, though. Because I could go to Bowser 1 when I have 10 stars. But I am not going to do that. Because that would be weird. Even though, movement-wise, like, Bowser 1 is, like, on the interior of this tower that I'm standing on that you can't see because textures. It's that door that's like right down there. So in a speedrun you'd just jump right down to there and nothing would happen. This is a little bit of a tricky star. Basically the higher or lower you are on that depends on like the bigness of a circle you need to twist on your control stick. Because I was more on the middle/lower part, I didn't need to do as much of a circle to land on the last one. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain how to do good on that. Really just muscle memory it. It should be good. You do want to start out with that double jump dive for this star. Oh my god, I failed it. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah, those last 2 stars are... Frankly, the one I just got and this next one is going to require some mentioning. And what I did right there was a glitch. You can activate the cap without actually seeing a text box if you die or get a star. Since there's no star in that area, I have to die. So yeah, double jump dive. Go in this exact route. You want to have specific movement for this so you land at the right spots on the slope. There's really no room for breathing. And then on this one, this is hold up left, and then hold... Ah! Do that. That was panic. You want to hold up right at the last second, but I didn't do it good. Sometimes that'll happen. I just did like a full circle in my control stick in panic, and it just kind of worked, so... If that happens, do what I did. If it doesn't, you're good. Just jump into the star. This is not gonna work. Yep. Fail. These red coins are actually quite possibly the hardest star in this first overworld. Arguably. A lot of people will say it's ridiculously difficult. I used to think that. I don't anymore. It's beautiful. Gonna get this metal cap again. Try and get that stupid thing that I missed. I got it, but I died. It's really only this part, the pit, as it's called, is the hard part to these red coins. There's a few other things that are kind of tricky, but not that bad. Alright. You want to get up here, and you want to get this coin. You do definitely want to completely and entirely skip that third slope. It's or not slope, that third patch of lava in the pit. it's a smart thing to do. Alright, I'm gonna be getting that coin later. Getting this coin. What you want to do is run up to here, jump into like this patch right here, and yeah, just hold up the rest of the way. There's like a little visual cue I have there. If you want, like, look back on the video and get a visual cue for where to jump to in the lava. After you hit that first spot, you just hold forward the rest of the way, and it should be good. Now this, on the other hand, this is pretty tricky, but you'll get used to it. Got a little tip on the rock right here. Angle it up and jump at the tip. Shoot. And you want to be ahead of the lava at the start, but then pull back to hit the bottom part of the lava. Because if you're against the wall the whole time, you'll hit that top patch of lava. So you want to not be ahead of the wall at the you want to be ahead of the wall at the very start, but then pull back to bounce on the lava where the red coin is at. A little bit tricky, and again, this is why a lot of people think it's really hard. Wow, I missed the coin. It was beautiful. Once you do this enough, it becomes very easy, which is why I'm not dying a lot to this part. I did die a lot to the pit, though. I am going to blame that on lag, except not really, because I can't do that because it's not lagging. I was kind of expecting the lag to not be fixed, but it, like, definitely was entirely. So I'm very grateful for that. As you can see, a lot of backtracking to this metal cap. That's really what you gotta do for these coins. You just gotta play it safe and hope you don't die. And you're definitely gonna die your first few times attempting it, no doubt. But yeah. This is good. I think I'm gonna take damage. Definitely gonna take damage. Oh my god, I'm almost gonna die. That was weird. Let's get this coin. Okay. That coin's pretty easy. It might look tough, but the lava's like circling that area, so it's not that bad. Alright. I think I'm gonna slide on that pillar. No, I'm not. Okay. Let's just make it over to here. Gonna take a bounce of damage, and then get the star. Okay. And there are only 6 stars in the metal cap. There are 6 in the vanish cap. And there are 3 in the wing cap. I know that just off the top of my head. But yeah, this is course 2. Virus Shrine Veranda, the Vine's Treasure. This is considered a very difficult star too, if you don't know what you're doing. First of all, you want to wall kick up here. And no, Lakitu Cam does not help. There's a 1-up, it's free 1-up. In a speedrun you won't get it because, you know, it takes time to actually go up there and grab the 1-up. But yeah, I get it now. Basically what you want to do for this part is ledge grab, backflip, and hold up while backflipping. Then you just got it. It's not hard. You just gotta know what you're doing. And that's what a lot of this game is. And that's why I'm making this tutorial. Slash walkthrough, slash let's play, slash fun. Time pressure travel. This star's a little bit tricky. I still even die to it in runs a lot. I die a lot in Virus Find and runs anyway. Like, everywhere. There's a lot of different strats for this. I've seen someone change the camera on the second block, which is why I showed it. I preferably change the camera to Lakitu in the third block, but it really doesn't matter. It's just as easy either way. It's just what you prefer. But yeah, you can change. You definitely want to change the camera on at least the third block. Like, change it to Lakitu Cam. If you keep it in Mario Cam, you're just making it harder on yourself. But I don't think you want to do it on the first block. That would not be good. On top of that wall. Eh. Stop that. This star's pretty easy, again, if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it's still pretty easy, it's just kinda... Or, it's easy to not die, but it could take a while. Gonna show off the speedrunning strat here. The intended way is pretty lame, you just go up those slopes. But yeah. Then you go up those slopes also. Backflip. Constantly changing the camera to the side to get the proper angle. And then you just backflip and move with the backflip. Alright, yeah. That's pretty easy, right? Yeah. 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 Get it. Yeah. Alright, Jumping Parkour 1. This is... I almost forgot which one was 1 and which one was 2. Yeah, 1 is over here, in that little opening. Now, I prefer Lakitu Cam, even though you can't see that wall there. For the first one, you kind of can see the wall kick, and the second one, I just kind of rapidly mash the A button so that I can get the second wall kick. It works pretty well. I would definitely say it works, but I've seen someone do it in Mario Cam zoomed in, I've seen someone do it in zoomed out, I've seen a mix of the two. But yeah, this is the most efficient way. Now this star, I'm gonna kill this guy to show. There's a star right there, right? Right there on that platform, you can kind of see. Now, under there, there's like... You might be able to see it. No, you won't. But there's like a switch under there, and there's like angled blocks. I'm actually going to try and do this the intended way, just to show it off. Because, why not? I suck at the intended way, because I never do it, ever. But this is a pretty extreme star if you do it this way. Yeah, you have to jump on that, and then jump off the next one. It's very precise. And I basically just threw away a life to show it off, but, yeah, the non-intended way is very bizarre and very stupid, but pretty easy to pull off if you're good at basic wall kicks, which this game is going to force you to be. Yeah, just kind of slide and wall kick, and there's the star. It's right there. Right in Mario's face. He pulls that star from his face, grabs it with his hands, puts it right in his pants, because that's what Mario loves doing to stars. And those stars like it too. Those stars are weird. Alright, light red 100 coins. I don't know why it didn't happen, but generally when you're doing the coin collecting, the sky turns like a brighter blue instead of this darkish one. I don't know why it didn't this time. It's pretty weird. So yeah, I want this mission to go by pretty quickly, because it's... I missed a coin. There's always one extra coin in the route anyway, so totally fine. But yeah, this mission's pretty boring, but fun. Now, there is a way to do a double long jump on this part, where you long jump and then immediately long jump again in the same chain. And I personally think that's easier, but I'm so perfect with this angle, I just never mess up without doing it. Double long jump. So I just run and jump. I made that look really easy, but that is actually a really hard jump to do, believe it or not. So yeah, free one up again. Side flip, wall kick, wall... Ah! Side flip, wall kick, wall kick, wall kick. Ledge grab, box, hold up. This coin is a bit of a B word. Yeah, I just failed it. I was not trying to fail it, but, yeah, you want to just slide off that roof into the coin. It's pretty tricky. I, to this day, still cannot get it consistent. Obviously, if I want to do a 125 or 157 star speedrun, I'm going to have to improve upon that. So I'm making a mental note right now to improve on this. That was a good ledge grab. I was moving too fast. I blame myself, and only myself, for that mistake. I blame myself for not wall kicking. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. If I die, I'm editing. Obviously enough. I should be good. Yes. Alright. Tricky, but not too tricky. May just require a little bit of backtracking again to just constantly get back up there if you fail. Shouldn't ever die to it unless you take enough fall damage, and don't bother to get any backup coins like I'm being an idiot doing. Yup! Death! Death to all in this world. Editing! Okay, here I am on this little thingy. I got that coin in the air that I thought was kind of tricky. And right now, before you say I'm cheating, no, I have the same amount of lives because I grabbed that 1-up again. I will actually show that the 1-up is gone while I'm up here. But, yeah, don't claim that I'm cheating right now because I have the same amount of lives or coins or something. And I did miss that other coin that I missed before intentionally. Just because I wanted it to feel right. Also, I don't know if people will possibly have a problem with me editing. I know... Wow, that was dumb. There's red coins up there. I wanted to jump. But yeah, I know for a fact I won't guarantee... I know for a fact I guarantee that I will not edit on the very, very hard later stuff. Like, I'm gonna actually keep all of the failed attempts on the later stuff. I might not show the practice for the later stuff, but I do want to show. I want a shit show. I want a show with shit in my pants. Okay. I want to show all of the shit in the later game because it is the hardest part and most interesting part. And even if it like is done over and over and over and over and over and gets annoying, it still needs to be done. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want it to be like a proof factor, because some people may know that I've already done this game 100% Savestateless, but those people will know I do not have full evidence for all of those stars. I have done it on Twitch, and I have had a lot of viewers during most of those streams. Oh god. Gotta focus a little bit for this. To finish my story, anyway, I have not made highlights of all of those stars, and a lot of them have expired by now. I made highlights of the later ones, but not some of the middle ones, which are still pretty darn difficult. But anyway, editing back to there, because, you know. And we're back again. I really did not expect to die this much here. By this much, I mean twice, yes, but I really didn't. Doorbell! Editing! Again! Fun! And I'm back again. Okay. Hopefully this is the last interruption. Hopefully I get this too. This is pretty hard. I am totally fine with that. And I get to show off the intended way up here. There's little fireballs on each side. You can miss quite a few blue coins, but if you miss more than one, like if you miss one, you're gonna have to get that log. If you miss two, you're gonna have to kill a Chukya. And the same, like if you miss another one, you're gonna have to kill another Chukya. Killing Chukyas are slow and pretty annoying, so you don't want to. And pretty hard actually too, because some of the later ones, the jumps are actually harder to get to them than most jumps in the level. So you don't want to miss a lot of blue coins, but missing one is totally okay, because that only means you have to get a log. I will show this strat randomly. It's a bit tricky. You have to be at the height of your triple jump and get a second or third frame wall kick. sometimes it's dependent on your RNG. Okay, this strat is a bit tricky. Punch and die. Why did I expect differently? You're supposed to grab the box and immediately hold back, but apparently you can punch cancel instead of grabbing the box, and then you just walk off and die. Beautiful. So let's get all those 94 coins again, and then cut back again. You can tell from me raging that I'm not editing, because I get pretty annoyed pretty fast, and this is actually, like, if I were speedrunning, I'd reset, like, 4 times by now, because this is just terrible. I'd reset after one of these fails, and I'd be raging like this after one of them, not 4. 4 is unbelievable. Let's get back there, shall we? There we go. I got it. That was actually my first try after, that was my first try after the failure that I edited out. I would have probably, or actually, I would have definitely showed more failures, if I had them, but, like, just from the way I edit, I would have to show more failures if I had them. Is that the last? Yeah, that's the last star in that level. 20 minutes is a long enough part. I did some stuff. I did the metal cap, and I did the course 2. I will get one more thing before I end this part. Delay the inevitable. This part was terrible because it had a lot of cuts, and I will definitely try to not do that in most segments, but I might have to. For some. I don't know. But yeah, there's a toad here. He spawns at like 12 or so stars, I want to say. Maybe 15, I'm not sure. But, yeah. I will get to the level that I'm starting at next time, and you will get, like, a little sneak peek at the, like, name of the level and stuff. You won't actually see the level, you'll just see the name. Deep Red Depths, the upper end of the crater. Next time.